Alright, so welcome back to outside my garage yet again, and I've got a pretty interesting one for you today. In my hand, I've got a tombstone. And here we go. This is the Genie IntelliCode model ISL950/A. Yes, notice the back hangs. That's not all that is sketchy about this. This is probably one of the, well, probably the crappiest install I've ever done. So, yeah, first of all, well, basically, I'm going to start off by saying I would never do this way if this were me installing an opener for someone else. I would never do it this way. So please know that. But yeah, so you can see what I've got going for my back hangs here. This is definitely not the ideal way of doing it, but it's the only way I was able to do it because these are, well, these are just, this is shorter. The whole system is shorter, so had to do it this way. And yeah, so, and also the sensors never do that either, but I have the force on this thing set really well, so if it's coming down and it hits something, it will reverse. Now with this machine, getting it installed was it was fun. Kind of. It was also really exhausting because first I had to figure out how to get this on the ceiling. Yeah, that scrapes the door. No, I don't really care because this is temporary. It's gonna stay up for, I don't know, probably a couple weeks at the most. But yeah, so the other thing is that I couldn't even get this right. This little stopper piece here doesn't even fit with this light cover. It's held on barely by that one bolt, that one little screw back in there. So yeah, this is it's definitely a little bit interesting, but I mean, I got it working, so yeah. But I mean, this is the reason I wanted to put this one up here is because this is actually basically the exact same thing that I used to have on this door, except that this one is an older style case. I am still on the lookout for one with a new style case. So if I do get one of those, that will probably go up here at some point as well. So yep, there you go. That is basically the sketchiest job I've ever done. Over here is the wall control, and it does work. I actually got it to light up this time. Yeah, there you go. So, I mean, yeah, well, you know, why don't I run this down? And then I'll show you what I did for the header. So these back hangs make the opener a lot louder than it should be, but there's not really a whole lot I can do about that because this is really the only way I can get this up here. At the header, yeah, that also looks sketchy. So what I had to do here, I didn't want to take this header bracket down, but what I have here, when I had the bracket mounted to this location on the header bracket, it was too low and the door was bumping into the rail. So what I had to do is put this piece of angle iron, and it's basically, you can see kind of what I did up there, and then it's lagged down here with apparently I had a bunch of 10mm legs, so it's lagged here with 10mm. Yeah, like I said, do not do this. Don't install openers like I do. Good thing is, I mean, it's not gonna go anywhere if I mean, wiggles a little bit up there, but it's, by the way, that noise is just this bouncing and then this sensor hitting the ceiling, but it's not, I mean, it is pretty solid, so. And I've got all these bolts tight and, yeah, so it shouldn't fall. I mean, I've got like 12 bolts up there, so if one comes loose, there'll still be other ones holding it in place. And if the, what am I trying to say? If the opener falls, then I'll see it and I'll take this down and I'll put something easy up. Probably just throw the 8365 back up if this thing falls. But, yeah. All right, let's run this a couple more times. Yep, there's the Genie. All right, one more time with the button here. And this rail, by the way, is the one-piece rail from the Genie Pro. I didn't really feel like wasting my time putting a sectional rail together. Also, it's not a good idea to put all the other parts in the same bag as the trolley. I'm hoping I don't overheat this thing because I've ran it quite a bit. I'm just feeling to see if it's warm or not. A little bit warm, but should be all right. Well, I guess there you go. That's the Genie. And I will show you, even though the sensors are up there, it will reverse if it hits something. So, alright, there you go. That is the Genie model ISL950/A. By the way, this was made in 2003. So, yep, thanks for watching, and we'll see y'all later.